Hi, my name is Emily and welcome to Eating with Em. Today we are going to be talking about purees that you can make at home. Many people are not sure how to make food purees or where to start. We want you to feel confident in how you are feeding your child, and we hope that food purees can become an easier, regular part of your child's diet. I first want to mention that today we will be talking about purees and recipes that will be eaten by mouth. These are not recipes to be given through a G-tube, which are called blenderized foods. Although some families make homemade blenderized diets, I will only be referring to the foods we make today as pureed foods. If you are using a blenderized diet for your child, please talk to your healthcare provider or registered dietitian about what is best for your child's needs.
Some concerns parents will mention will be perhaps they feel like they don't have time to do it because they're working and they have very busy lives. They're worried about getting the right textures. They're worried about, is it going to be the right nutrition for them? And so I think that a lot of those questions will be answered in today's video that you're going to see. From a dietitian's perspective, we love homemade purees because they are much better nutrition overall when we think about vitamins, minerals, calories, protein, fiber. A lot of our kids from feeding team tend to be constipated, and so we can really manipulate and make sure to get those natural fibers in there. But really the flavor is so much more superior that they really are a nice step forward for families.
Does that mean we're saying that you can't or shouldn't use purees that are already pre-made? Absolutely not. We always want you to do what is best for you and your child and your lifestyle and your family. They are a great addition to a diet, and you can always add more to them to boost calories. They're also quick and on the go. We encourage you to talk to your therapist about what is going to work best for your child and your lifestyle and your needs. So I have here 3 different types of blenders and 3 different foods I will puree. The Vitamix blender is by far the most expensive, but you can also find a lot of success with much cheaper alternative options like this immersion blender or this Magic Bullet. I will be making breakfast, lunch, and then I will be using cooked apples to show you how you can freeze and store homemade purees. For breakfast, I have a pancake with a little bit of maple syrup, some milk, and blueberries. We'll mix that in the Vitamix. When making a homemade puree, you can make the thickness what is best for your child. Some children do better with thinner purees, but some do better with thicker purees. Your healthcare provider can help you to figure out what is right for your child and may have advice on different foods that are good to puree. Is it too thin? Try adding banana flakes or oatmeal or cereal. Practice makes you a pro at getting the right texture for your child. Lunch is spaghetti with a little bit of pasta sauce. Let's put this one in the Magic Bullet. If you're trying to help your child gain weight, this is a perfect opportunity to sprinkle meatballs, olive oil, or a little bit of cheese. For the olive oil or cheese, it is recommended to have 1 to 2 teaspoons per serving. You can also put pesto, Alfredo, or pine nuts. Just keep in mind that that might change the texture. Just remember, soft foods blend well. Also, whole grain pasta can help with constipation.
Yeah, not bad. I think there is really something to be said for, eating together as a family, and it'd be nice if the family's having, a grilled cheese and some tomato soup for dinner, that a parent could just, tear up the grilled cheese sandwich, put it in the blender with the tomato soup, and then they're having the same thing. I think that really builds the family relationship at a whole.
Here is a way you can save some time by making purees in advance. I have my cooked apples here. As you can see, I took the skins off and just cooked them down over the stove on medium heat. This is where the immersion blender comes in really handy. You can just place it in the saucepan and blend the food in there. Now, you can pour it out into ice cube trays. Each ice cube is about 1 ounce, so for future purees, you can pull out only as many ice cubes as you need for whatever you cook. Make sure you cover it with aluminum foil or saran wrap. There you have it, 3 different food puree options. The key to food purees is making sure that you use enough liquid to make sure that it is the right consistency for your child. Also, it is about meeting your child where they are at. It might take some trial and error, but we hope that this video at least encourages you to try it out. Thank you. If you have reservations, feel free to reach out to your healthcare provider.